Richard Southern here in the 680 newsroom. The Toronto stock market, Wall Street closing out a bit of a mixed week. Trade worry weighing on the minds of investors, with Donald Trump indicating Friday that he's prepared to put more tariffs in place on Chinese goods. Did have some positive Canadian economic news, though, on inflation and on retail sales. That had the loonie back above 76 cents late Friday. The likelihood of another Bank of Canada rate increase rising. You know, it was once a family movie night staple. Now it's just about gone. Blockbuster video used to have 9,000 locations at its peak in 2004. Now there's only one Blockbuster left, and it is in Bend, Oregon. What's it like to work at the one and only Blockbuster in the world? I called to find out.
Blockbuster, how can we help you?
Hi, it's Richard Southern calling from 680 News Radio up in Toronto, Canada. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So hope I'm not bugging you. We were just reading that you guys are going to be like the last Blockbuster left, and I was wondering what you guys thought about that. Is this a big deal for you guys?
This is a big deal. Yeah, I mean, we've been swamped all day.
Why do you think it is that you guys are surviving and all the other Blockbusters are done?
Yeah, I think we're just really true to the nostalgia. We also have a great staff here. So when you come in, we want to make sure that you get that true human experience that you don't get with the streaming services or Redbox. And we're on a very busy intersection in a very touristy town. So I think you mix all those elements together, and it really gives us the element of success.
So how does it feel to you, though, to be one of the last Blockbuster employees left?
It's awesome. We take a lot of pride in putting on that blue shirt every morning and coming in here and just kind of rocking that nostalgia. We love it.
A Blockbuster may hold the title for biggest business blunder. In 2000, it had a chance to buy Netflix for $50 billion. Today, Blockbuster has just that one store left. Netflix is worth $170 billion. Whoops. Costco got some news on that popular wholesaler today. It is now going to do grocery delivery here in Canada. It's going to start just in the southern Ontario region, and orders will be free if you order more than $75 worth. There'll be a charge if it's under. My burning question was, will I be able to get that $1.50 Costco hot dog delivered to my doorstep? I asked the management.
No.
Have you guys thought about that, though?
Not in the plans right now, no.
That seems like it might be a good idea. We heard Cineplex now. They're delivering their hot dogs and their popcorn from their theaters. Maybe this is something you guys can think about, your famous hot dogs.
I think our famous hot dogs right now at $1.50 with a pop are working out just fine in the location.
Now, of course, they use that as what they call a loss leader to try and bring people into the stores. But Costco, just the latest retailer to get into grocery delivery. That is the in thing right now. Well, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he has a lot to be grateful for. Forbes magazine this past week said The Rock is the highest paid actor of the past year. Yes, indeed. And he's actually set a record for this Forbes list. Dwayne Johnson pulled in $124 million between June of 2017 and June of 2018. That's a record for this list, and he did it thanks to some big upfront paychecks. Did it because of some profit sharing for some blockbusters like Jumanji. He also got paid seven figures for just posting about his film on his social media account. And he had a tweet out saying, "Hey, I don't have a Harvard MBA, but my business philosophy has been sharpened over time through failure." He said he's awestruck at the $124 million that he's pulled in. Finally, Friday was the anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing, the 49th anniversary of the Eagle landing. And some of the artifacts from that mission have been hot sellers on the auction market. I want to show you some of them. The most expensive was a moon rock bag that they used in that mission. It actually still had some dust in it. That went for $1.8 million. Buzz Aldrin's earpiece that he wore on the moon went for $35,000 at auction. Aldrin had a handwritten Bible verse. He was actually going to read that to the American people. NASA put a stop to it, but he did have it on the lunar surface. It went for $180,000. Command module skid fragment. They took some of the foil off the lander. That went for $2,000. And finally, Buzz Aldrin's toothbrush that he actually used to brush his teeth on the lunar surface. That sold for $22,700 at auction. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.